YouTube, what are we gonna do with you? If you're a popular YouTuber trying to keep a secret, it's going to come out eventually, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley, and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, who is your favorite YouTuber and why? Let me know your answers down in the comments. And before we get started, I just want to remind all of you to please subscribe to this awesome channel if you haven't already. We bring you guys new videos 6 days a week. And also don't forget to show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments what other top 5 lists you'd like to see me do. Alright, without further ado, let's get started on our list of the top 5 biggest YouTuber secrets exposed. Coming in our number 5 spot, SniperWoof. Something that might come as a shock to many of you was that SniperWoof and her boyfriend Sausage were arrested for armed robbery. So based off the information released back in 2013, the two were at the mall shopping when some crazed man came up and grabbed SniperWoof. So obviously what happens when someone grabs you? You're gonna fight back. So that's what this couple did. But it turns out the man who grabbed her wasn't a crazed fan or anything like that. He was actually an undercover cop who thought they were stealing from the store. The couple ended up getting arrested and were actually charged with armed robbery. They fought the case in court but ended up receiving 1 year probation. In at number 4, Jake Paul. Now this is one that's still up for debate. So we all know last year Jake Paul and his ex Alyssa Violet broke up in a very public way. Right after it happened, Alyssa was Snapchatting and was showing everyone that Jake packed up all her things and was kicking her out of the Team 10 house. And then Jake was on Twitter saying she cheated. He sent out this tweet which had many people wondering and pointing fingers. The tweet said, "And she cheated on me with someone that was very close to me, which is why it hurt so bad." So of course everyone looked to Jake's brother Logan. And this was because he and Alyssa hung out quite a bit together and lightly flirted. But Jake remained tight-lipped on who it was. Then as you guys also know, Jake and the Martinez twins had a falling out back in November. And Jake was sick of people thinking he was a bad guy and a liar. While this was happening, a fan tweeted Jake saying, "This is like Alyssa all over again." To which Jake replied, "Yeah, and this time I'm not being silent. Alyssa f***ed my brother, that's why I kicked her out. Oopsie, I just told the truth. I'm done being the bad guy. Martinez and Alyssa backstabbed me." Logan and Alyssa didn't reply to this tweet. And again, it's not confirmed to be true, but it does seem like it could have happened. At number 3, Keemstar. A few years ago back in 2014, many YouTubers were going after Keemstar. And one of the things they would say about him was that he would abuse his girlfriend. This is after one day when Keemstar started to post some really bizarre tweets saying, "Hello, my name is DJ Keemstar and I like to physically and emotionally abuse my girlfriend. And I'm a fucking huge." Then 5 minutes later, another tweet appeared on his account saying, "I just stabbed my girlfriend in the cheek with her own car keys because I wanted to go out and drink." So basically at this point, people just started to assume that this was just a hacker trying to mess with him. And then we have the final tweet which said, "This is a hack, but it's actually from his girlfriend who lives through this hell and f*** him." People didn't believe this at first, but then the proof was revealed. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you tweet, it actually logs the place you're tweeting from. And in this case, it was actually coming from Keemstar's home address. People started freaking out and calling him a woman beater. His girlfriend did go on the show to deny that she wrote these tweets, but a lot of people weren't buying it. Coming in at number 2, Vitali. Over a year ago, Vitali finally came forward with a huge secret that he was holding on to when he came out with the video titled "Why I Did Porn." In this video, Vitali mentions how he had really rough upbringing and had a horrible stepfather who would beat up Vitali and his mother. At the time, Vitali was working as a waiter at a restaurant, so he didn't have enough money to move himself and his mother out of his stepfather's house. Shortly after, he got a call from one of his friends asking if he wanted to make a video for Bang Bros. Vitali said since he was desperate for money, he took the job. Now, while this was an uncomfortable experience, he said it was worth it because it got him the money to move him and his mom out, and he never had to see his crazy stepfather again. And at number 1, Toby Turner. Toby Turner is a huge YouTuber. So when allegations started to be spread around that he raped someone, people were shocked. A girl named April came forward and said that she was drugged and raped by Toby. She also made claims that she knows other women who have been raped by him as well. April said the two knew each other and had hooked up over a 5-year time span. She said that back in 2013, Toby began using drugs again. In her confession, she wrote, "He set me down on the end of the bed and started having sex with me. The entire time I'm mumbling and telling him to stop. For whatever reason, after this she claimed to have hung out with him again, and he laced her vodka and raped her again. April even had proof he laced her drink in the form of text messages." After this, a girl named Kathleen came forward and said that she was also drugged by Toby. Toby denied all of this. The scandal was brought to an even bigger platform when news channels picked it up, and so many YouTubers made videos with their opinions on this issue. And there you have it, that's the list of the top 5 biggest YouTuber secrets exposed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.